Hello, welcome to my garage. Today I'm going to finally upgrade my car, the Peugeot 308, a bit with heated seats. I wanted them already for quite a long time. I've had them in cars before. I really like it for my back, so I'm going to mount these ones from Dometic. It's not the cheapest one. They're quite expensive for heated seats, but I wanted 3 settings on it and not all have that. So these are also carbon, so you can adjust them to size. You can cut a piece off and that's no problem. And they should be very good and pretty fast. If you like this kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe. Let's go to the car and get a seat to find out if it's possible to mount these. Always nice to find money in your car you don't know about. There it is. This little lever. There's a zipper over here without the zipper. And it's loose. Now I'm making it, I think I need 45 centimeters, so I make it 48 to start with. Can always take a little bit more off. That's how it goes in now, and I have this part of the Velcro which I can still use for the cover. This will do. Now this edge is not insulated anymore, but in the kit I have these for insulating the edge. Now the last piece of Velcro can go on. I'll let the wire follow the airbag wire and it should be long enough. Now I got part of a zipper from a raincoat. Let's see if we can get these together. foam out of the seat. I have most of the clips loose. I want to put in the heat pad like this. And then as far as I can put it to the back as possible. I'm going to remove, here's the little heat sensor. Maybe I can get it into the... I'm going to remove a little bit of foam around it.
Four to 6 weeks later.
Well, we're back in the garage. Also the seat is back in the garage. It was not very comfortable. You could feel the seams a bit. And inside there's the thermal sensor that is over here, and you can feel it when you sit on it, so that's not very comfortable. So I'm going to remove the cover again from the seat, and then I'm going to take this one and flip it around, so I have the sensor over here. So I want to get the Velcro over a part back on its place. So I need 2 slots in the heat pad, but I don't know if the heat pad then still works. So I'm going to test it. And then we'll see how far we cut it. So I have connected 2 heat pads. I have a thermometer. It's now at about 15.5, 15.6 degrees centigrade. Now I've put on a knob and it won't turn on. Now it's turned on.
A few moments later.
No, it's running a little while now. It's now 33, 34 degrees. But when I'm going to cut section, it's still at about 15 degrees, 16. At the not cut part, it's 24, 25. So at the end it heats less fast, but on the parts where I've cut the slots, it's not heating. It's practically not heating up. So I'm not going to make the slots too big, because then the heat pad does not work on the right places. Well, I have the double-sided tape on the seat. I have insulated the edges conform manual. I'm going to try to put this one in here, keeping some space for the Velcro. And then bend it back And it's back in place. Now there are no humps on the part you're sitting. Now this is the push button. I'm going to put it in here. There's enough space behind. Mark middle. Should be about the middle. There we have the hole, but there's a small lip over here. So I have to take out the little notch. So the push button is in. Now I'm going to put the control unit under the handbrake in the console. These just give it a pull and it comes up. It was loose already. Then I have a bolt here on the other side, and here I have two bolts. Let's take them out, get the space we need. Well, with these four bolts it's loose and it can go up, but I can't remove it because of the gear shifter. This is the extra accessories I've made on this car with the 40 amp heavy duty fuse. So here I have a yellow and a red wire. The red wire is directly fused to the battery, so I'm going to use that one. I've made that one for these sort of accessories, and the yellow is going to coming from the contact switch. I have the wires that has to go through taped together on a string so I can pull them through. I have an extra wire attached so I can pull back the control wire that goes to the button. That's already all connected to the chair. In there's a bolt for the ground connectors, so I've connected, I used it to connect the ground. No, the wires are a bit tidied up. It's about the same length as the original, so it should be enough for the movement. I just stuffed all the wires in there completely with the module. So now the 4 bolts back. Connector that powers the USB connections. So. And I had turned the heated seat on, and it's working. I can feel the warmth in my back and in my bottom. So that's job done, I think. That's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to turn the heated seat off because it's getting pretty warm already. But if you like this kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe and see you on the next one.